Hey there, my name is Lily. Welcome to another presentation. Today's presentation, we're going to be exploring the science of sound healing. And my name is Lily. I'm a holistic integrated creative art therapy practitioner and a soon-to-be certified sound and vibrational energy healer practitioner. I'm a Reiki healer and really just intuitive creative that uses a myriad of different processes from creative exploration and play to assist people in their holistic healing journey. So let's have a little bit of a chat about the origins of sound therapy. And really, we see it dating back as early as Indigenous Australians working with things like yidaki, the didgeridoo, all the way to Egypt, Greece, the Indian Vedic traditions. And really sound has been utilized in a healing context and in sacred ritual and ceremony for thousands of years, if not tens of thousands of years. So it really has a rich and long celebrated history in the area of medicine. So looking at where we come from in these ancient traditions and cultures now through to a contemporary context in the modern day, and we can really start to use the tools of science and modern medicine to inquire and investigate some of the profound things that are going on inside our bodies when we're utilizing sound and vibrational healing. So we can look at this and explore some of the biohacking and research surrounding the efficacy and the benefits that this can have on not only our physiology on a cellular level, but all the way through to mental, emotional, psychic, spiritual well-being as well. And really, it's the impact on the body's nervous system that is why it has such a powerful and transformational effect on the body. So really what we're doing when we're using sound and vibration as therapy and as a healing modality, we're using sonic vibrations and frequencies and resonances to heal the body, mind, and soul. So just a few key concepts to touch on today. What we're doing when we're actively engaging sound therapy to heal someone or to bring their biofield back into resonance and harmony, we're using sympathetic resonance and entrainment, which is when vibrational frequencies actually match up and start to resonate with one another and harmonize. So if you had two tuning forks and you knocked one tuning fork, the second tuning fork would start to vibrate and match up with the resonant frequency of the other tuning fork, which is pretty incredible. So then we can intentionally use that through a process of entrainment to retune and recalibrate and bring our bodies back into a state of coherence and alignment vibrationally. And then cymatics is just the study of how we can visualize sound through different processes, and we can see how sound waves are actually able to visibly affect physical matter. So just exploring a little deeper into the science behind sound and vibrational healing, we're really looking at an exploration of the field of quantum mechanics and the human biofield. And really, it's becoming revealed to us through these methods of scientific inquiry that really every cell and particle in our body is in a constant state of vibration. The world is not static. Even seemingly inert objects like rocks are actually vibrating at different frequencies. So some of the science behind this is really quite interesting. So when we look a little deeper, we start to explore the relationship with stress and the impact that that has on our body and on our nervous system. And particularly we can look at this notion of the fight or flight response, which becomes triggered, the aspect of our sympathetic nervous system, which is part of our autonomic nervous system, when our bodies are in a state of hyperarousal and stress from danger or even perceived threat and danger. So there might not actually be a real threat or danger in our reality, but we perceive there to be. And that can trigger our nervous system's stress response, or the fight or flight mode, which actually has a whole host of physiological implications on the biology of our bodies. From our it changes our breathing rate, our heart rate, our blood pressure, our muscle tension, our hormones and immune function is altered, and really has a lot of negative consequences on the body when our bodies are activated in a state of hyper stress for over long periods of time. And we see that sound therapy and other forms of meditation and energy healing, they actually have a really profound and rapid effect on our health and well-being, because what they do is they have the ability to switch on our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest function, or the relaxation response, which alters those physiological biomarkers in our body, which allows us ourselves, our body, mind, mental health, spiritual health, to become back into a state of balance. So it's able to lower our heart rate. It alters our brainwave patterns into more relaxed, creative, calm and clear states of mind. And really it affects our physiology on a deep cellular level. So what we're doing when we're using sound and vibrational therapy is we're really activating the relaxation response in our bodies, so that we can then begin to heal and recover from disease or injury or illness. Because if our body is always activated in the fight or flight mode, our bodies aren't actually able to heal themselves. And so some of the benefits of this include enhanced optimism, mental clarity, and positive mood. We feel a sense of boosted energy and vitality and vibrant energy. It reduces our stress and has a whole host of effects on our mental health, including depression and anxiety. It can also impact the trauma response and people suffering with symptoms of PTSD. It improves our sleep and relaxation. It activates the body's parasympathetic nervous system, like I said, lowering our blood pressure, heart rate, breathing. It helps improve hormonal function, digestion, and sexual function, because these are all aspects of our autonomic nervous system. It stimulates our glandular system, and a whole host of other benefits there, which really can affect our body's resiliency and ability to cope with and heal from many of the prevalent and chronic health conditions that we see today in the modern world. So just looking a little deeper at the brain and the nervous system and how this can impact our body, and really understanding how important our nervous system is in our health and well-being. And really it comes back down to that fight or flight response, and whether our body is in a state of hyperstress and arousal. And sometimes it can be a very overt and obvious stress response, like we may get a literal fright, like we see something or a dangerous situation or scenario happens, and our body's adrenal glands get triggered, which activates the stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. Our breathing immediately increases rapidly and our heart starts pumping. But that's one form of stress. And then another form of stress is those low level stresses that are impacting our bodies on a deeper subconscious level, where our conscious mind is not actually aware of the effects going on, such as different pollutions in the air, sound pollution, for example, that we might not even be aware of, electromagnetic waves and frequencies, various things that our subconscious, that our body may be absorbing on a vibrational level, but we're not actually necessarily perceiving it with our conscious mind. So, and this all affects our brain waves and our brainwave patterns, and particularly our ability to heal and build resilience, and the way that we are able to respond to illness and trauma and injury, which has many implications for many chronic health conditions that we see today. So what's really going on? Sound and vibrational healing gives rise to specific mental states that shift our brain waves away from the better waking life conscious state of being to those deeper, more relaxed states of creative flow, also known as the flow state, where we can really start to access these alpha brainwave states that give us access to these meditative states where we find deeper consciousness and awareness of our subconscious mind and body awareness, which is often associated with decreased fear, a deeper sense of inner peace and calm, and really just allowing the creativity and our intuition to start to open up and expand. And again, we can use it to access these even deeper and limitless states of being and potential that we can access within our bodies and mind, going deeper into the theta and delta brainwave states, which are associated with deep relaxation, heightened receptivity, intuition, extrasensory perception, inspiration, as well as unlocking dreams, memories, visions. And really, it's as we move from those hypnagogic dream states of the theta brainwaves into those deeper delta brainwave patterns that give us access to that deep, expansive, dreamless states of accessing nirvana or Brahman or enlightenment. And there are many, or the God particle or the 0 point field, or whatever word, source, universe, whatever word and language that you'd like to put to that, where we can actually access this limitless potential of our consciousness and our creativity and receptivity, openness to the vibrational and energetic fields that are present that we may not be able to see or perceive with our senses, that are still there. And really we can unlock incredible codes and information and wisdom about reality and our body, and potential to heal ourselves and overcome a multiplicity of trauma and pain and illness that we may be experiencing, which is incredibly powerful and profound. So just a few resources and links to connect you into. So these are some books that I've been reading: Sound Medicine by Coherence, Chodari, and then we have Tuning the Human Biofield by Eileen Day McCusick, and The Life Particle Sound Healing by Ilchi Lee. Some great books that I highly recommend for diving deeper into your sound healing research and journey. Then we also have an online course and program for supporting your mental health journey and recovery through gong sound meditation and sound healing, also through the Sound Healers Association. And they have also a number of courses for sound and vibrational training, such as gongs. And this mental health program is really amazing if you'd like to access some weekly meditations. Then we have Pure Presence. Kim Rooney is a Reiki healer and sound therapist. someone based in Brisbane that I highly recommend if you'd like to access some of the profound work of sound and vibrational healing. And Kim and Pure Presence is also where I did my Reiki level 1 and 2 attunement, which was absolutely wonderful as well. And then, of course, we have Mind Body Education, where they have the Advanced Practitioner course in Holistic Integrated Creative Arts Therapy, Sound and Vibrational Healing. And they have some amazing, fantastic meditation and holistic wellbeing courses that you can access online as well. So I highly recommend those sources. And also is a whole list here of some other resources and references if you'd like to dive a little deeper into some of that. So I invite you all, if you're curious about some of this work and you feel called to pursue this a little deeper, or to find out more, a little bit more about the work that I'm doing as a holistic creative arts therapy practitioner and sound and vibrational energy intuitive healer practitioner, you can contact me. This is some of the work that I'm doing, and you can feel free to contact me. There's a couple of emails below, and you can visit my website, vibrantartsmedia.com. And you can also sign up to my monthly moon meditation mailing list, where I share a bunch of meditations on the new moon and full moon, and a whole bunch of creative art journaling and holistic tools and resources for anyone interested in that work. Thanks. See you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.